welcome to a brand new video. It's Ankit again. Today I want to talk about Women's History Month. Not really, but we're going to talk about all the different women that are CEOs of certain companies. And some of these companies you might even know. So I just wanted to mention some of these companies and wanted to let you guys know that these women are the CEOs of these companies. If you're excited about today's video, then drop a like. It really does help out and support everything I'm doing. Leave a comment with what your favorite company is or a company I didn't mention that you think I should have and why. Subscribe if you're new for weekly videos on investing and health. Let's try to hit 6,000 subscribers. With all that out of the way, let's get into today's video. The first company or stock I want to talk about is the CVS, and their CEO is Karen Lynch. Karen has more than 3 decades of experience in the healthcare industry prior to becoming the CEO for CVS. She was recognized as Forbes' list of the world's 100 most powerful women. The next CEO that we're going to talk about is General Motors CEO Mary, and she quoted this, or said this: "I believe the auto industry will change more in the next 5 to 10 years than it has in the last 50. And I believe she's correct, with all the electric cars, with gasoline prices going up, and how Tesla is innovating the car industry with electric vehicles, making efficient batteries, and the software that they have for autopilot where the car can drive itself with certain limits too. It's not full autopilot as some people say it is. Well, anyways, let's get back to Mary. Mary is focused on improving the customer experience and strengthening GM's core vehicle and service business, while also working to lead the transformation of personal mobility through advanced technologies like connectivity, electrification, and autonomous driving. Prior to becoming the CEO, she served as a executive vice president, global product development, purchasing, and supply chain since August 2013, and as a senior vice president, global product development since February 2011. The next company that has a female CEO is Best Buy, with Corey Berry. Corey Berry is the CEO of Best Buy, the leading provider of consumer technology products and services, with approximately 100,000 employees in North America and $47 billion in annual revenue. She also serves as the company's board of directors. Best Buy is driving towards being one of the best places to work in America, doubling significant customer relationship events to 50 million and growing annual revenue to 50 billion by fiscal 2025. And before, she served several other executive positions, as you can see on the screen. Next person we have is Jane from Cydia. Jane is the CEO of Cydia, the world's most global bank, serving billions of consumers, businesses, and institutions across 160 countries in jurisdiction. Jane has deep experience across Cydia's consumer, institutional businesses. In many ways, helped shape Cydia into the company it is today. We have Safra from Oracle. She has served as Chief Executive Officer of Oracle Corporation since 2014 and a member of the company's board of directors since 2001. So Anthem is another company with a female CEO. A Fortune 50 company, leading health benefit provider, serving more than 43 million insured members through its affiliated health plans in a total Anthem serves over 107 million lives through its broad portfolio of health insurance and services subsidiaries. She has the responsibility for approximately 120 billion in revenue and managed over 60,000 employees, serving 45 million consumers. Hershey's is the next company with a female CEO, and her name is Michelle. Michelle brings 25 years of consumer packaging good experiences to the world at the role as Hershey's chairman of board of directors. Before joining Hershey in 2005, she served as 17 years at Kraft in a lot of different senior positions. Duke Energy, a company some of you guys might know. Their CEO is Lynn Good, one of the largest American energy holding companies. And it's under her leadership, Duke Energy has intensified its focus on serving its customers and communities well today, while leading the way to a cleaner and smarter energy future. Fortune magazine lists Good as the 23rd among the most powerful women in business. And Forbes magazine calls her one of the world's 100 most powerful women. Duke Energy is accelerating the transition to cleaner energy by adding significant amounts of renewables to its portfolio, hardening the grid through investments in transmissions and distribution assets, and collaborating with stakeholders and policymakers to advance supportive energy policies. This transformation will deliver value for the company's customers, communities, and shareholders. And keep in mind, Duke Energy has paid a quarterly cash dividends on its common stock for 96 consecutive years. So next we have Bumble, which just became public recently, and they also have a female CEO. When I founded Bumble, it was because I saw a problem that I wanted to help solve. So she saw this problem and she wanted to find ways to, solve this problem. So in this article, wonderful women in my life were still waiting around for men to ask them out, to take their numbers, or to start a conversation on a dating app. So if you already don't know what Bumble is, it's a dating app. Next stock we have is Match Group. Shar is the CEO for this. And Match Group includes Tinder, Match, Meetic, OkCupid, Hinge, Pairs, Plenty of Fish, and Our Time. Prior to her current role, she served as the Match Group president, overseeing all strategy and research and development and innovations across the platform. She also served as chief operating officer at Tinder, where she led the team that launched Tinder Gold, a subscription product that has established Tinder as the highest grossing non-gaming app globally. The next company we have on the list is Gaap, who just had Sony as their new CEO 2 years ago. And she wanted to lead the company into the next chapter. And so the company sought out a dynamic leader who could bring deep respect for our customers and make the decisions necessary to deliver value from our portfolio of brands over the long term. Sonia has all of the characteristics and experience needed to effectively execute against the work ahead. She's an excellent operator who drives innovation and decisive actions, and she leads with both heart and vision. Then we have AMD, which a lot of people are aware of what AMD does and what their stock is about. And their CEO is Lisa. AMD is at our best when we are taking bold and calculating risk. aggressively pursuing the leading edge technologies that change the world. Prior to joining, Sue served as a senior vice president and general manager, networking and multimedia at Freescale Semiconductor Inc., and was responsible for global strategy and marketing and engineering for a company's embedded communications and application processor business.